What up y'all, welcome to Wrestling Showdown, and guess where I've parked the W3L Mobile Studio? In Gala Shields, because we've got a live event happening today, just a couple of hours time. So if you can make it down, do so, come and see us in Gala Shields, it's going to be awesome. Thank you of course to our friends at both Crafty Connoisseur and the Border Boogie and Karaoke Bus for making this event possible. And thanks to all of you for coming to see us last week at Remedy in Dunfermline and in Linlithgow. It was two amazing events, and if you missed Remedy, shame on you, or if you were there and you can't believe how awesome it was, you want to see it again, stay tuned to W3L Network. That's all I'm saying. Now we've got more live events happening throughout the year here in W3L. We'll be announcing another bunch of them very soon, but on the immediate horizon is April the 6th and the 7th. W3L will be part of Edinburgh Comic Con in Edinburgh. Obviously, as the name implies, we'll be presenting live matches throughout both days, so you should come along and see us, and particularly if you enjoy pop culture, comic books and all that kind of stuff, you will be in your element there. You will have to go to Edinburgh Comic Con themselves for tickets for that, but check out our Facebook page for more details on how you go about that. Hopefully we'll see you there. Now, it's been a very busy time in W3L, 2 live events last week, 1 this week, more on the horizon, and obviously the W3L Heavyweight title is the focus of the entire company. Everybody wants to be the Heavyweight Champion, and this week's match is going to be one hell of a test. Tenacious Johnny Lyons has to defend the title against a former W3L Tag Team Champion and an absolute legend of British wrestling. I am talking about the Wonderkid, Jonny Storm. This is the biggest test Johnny Lyons has had maybe ever in his career, and it's going to be a real uphill struggle for him to retain the championship against the high-flying Wonderkid. Can he do it, or are we going to see a change of guard at the top of the W3L tree? Who knows? This is a match I cannot wait to see. I'm such a big fan of both men. So let's get down to ringside right now. The heavyweight titles on the line as Johnny Lyons takes on Jonny Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest will be a singles match set for one fall, and is for the W3L Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first of all, your challenger, coming to us from Harlow, Essex, weighing 172 pounds, he is a former W3L Tag Team Champion. This is the Wonderkid, Jonny Storm! And his opponent, he is from Glenrothes, he weighs 230 pounds and is the W3L Heavyweight Champion, Tenacious!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce with you on Wrestling Showdown. The Heavyweight Championship is on the line in what very well may be Johnny Lyons' biggest test to date. We've seen the people he's gone up against defend that title since winning it back at Resolution, but he is facing Jonny Storm, the Wonderkid. Jonny Storm, former WTL Tag Team Champion and indeed one of the founding fathers of the modern British wrestling scene. Lyons you'll be familiar with, Storm you may or may not. Storm was a wrestler trained by NW UK Hammerlock back in the late 1990s, but of course came to prominence in the afterway. The crowd chanting Johnny, Johnny, but of course that could be for either man. I think we are actually going to see a bit of a split crowd. We've got two popular men, two fan favourites if you like. So some of the crowd will like Johnny Lyons, some will like Jonny Storm. I think they're all just going to sit here and appreciate what will undoubtedly be some fantastic wrestling. So yeah, Storm's been going since like late 90s at least. So I mean like 20 plus years of wrestling excellence you might say. Because Johnny Lyons started around like 2005-2006. So a bit of a distance experience wise. Jonny Storm arguably has faced a bigger level of competition, that's not to say Johnny Lyons short. He suits his leg. And Storm's such a quick competitor, quicker than Lyons definitely. I think Storm's going to use his speed if he's going to get the victory and to become the new heavyweight champion. Jonny Storm wrestled literally everywhere in the world. If you can name a country, he has been there. Oh, shoulder block. Lyons with a power advantage, as you can tell. This was the mass as well. A 60-pound weight advantage or thereabouts, which is probably going to come in handy. If this match goes long, you've got to give it to Jonny Storm. I think his cardio is probably better. But Lyons is no slouch in that respect either. And Storm still continues to wrestle over the world to this day. I mean, there's rarely a weekend when he's not competing somewhere. And despite the fact that the Frontier Wrestling lines came to prominence in the early 2000s, Storm has continued ever since. He's been wrestling constantly, and he's arguably better than ever was. Like a fine wine, he's improved with age. When you consider all that he has done, he's still at a high level. You know, so many companies use him, often wrestling multiple times a day, over a weekend. I mean, Jonny Storm has kept his skill set up, his level of ability up as well. In 2002 he went over to the United States of America. This is back when British wrestlers didn't really travel over, not like independent British wrestlers. Very rarely did you see that. He worked for Ring of Honor, Combat Zone Wrestling, loads more besides. He really showed the Americans what the British could do, when you consider the likes of Doug Williams was doing the same thing. Jody Fleisch did that as well. And it really started the trend of British wrestlers heading over to the USA and kind of showing the Americans that the Brits are every bit as good, if not better. In March 2003, he first competed for TNA, no, of course, Impact Wrestling, challenging for the X Division Championship. Then only 4 days later, he became the first and only XPW European Champion. He still has the belt. He was the only person to ever hold it. The company closed, and he has still got the European title somewhere. That was a high accolade, becoming the champion of an American organisation like XPW. And there's the speed, and Jonny Lyons let go. He knew he was going to get arm drag, just let go, wasn't having any of it. He's done some scouting. The thing with Jonny Storm, there's so much footage, he slaps Jonny Lyons, so much footage of what he's done, that when he pulls out a regular move, like he's done a few times, it's easy to scout, because scouting it and avoiding it are two different things. Lyons try and go for the slap, and Jonny Storm gets him again. There's Jonny Storm and Jody Fleisch, former tag team champions, beating Princess Ad and Sakib Ali back at Resolution 11. Storm showing off. Oh, sorry, Lyons, I should say, sorry. All these Johnnies are beginning to confuse me here. Jonny Storm ran in. Lyons with a shoulder block to the midsection. Rolls over the top of the Wonderkid. Goes into the clothesline. And the head scissors. Jonny Lyons can move. You want to talk about high flying. That's exactly what he does. Here's an interesting piece of inside information that you won't know. As, oh, the power of Jonny Lyons, I'll tell you that in a second. Look at this, the strength. Oh, inside cradle, great move. A reversal, reversal. Nearly ended it there. This match, the pace is picked up. Jonny Storm, so fluid as he hits the drop kick. That ring, it's like part of him. He knows exactly where it is and how to use it. What I was about to say was that before this event, Jonny Storm held a training session for some of the W3L roster members, and Jonny Lyons took part in it. And it just shows that Jonny Lyons is always learning. But then he got to scout Jonny Storm somewhat, just to see what he was all about. As he hits the Enzigiri, Jonny Lyons goes to the floor, can't be pinned out there. Can clear his head. Again, we've got two popular athletes. It's nice to see that when you've not got somebody trying to gouge somebody else's eyes out or break their ankle or something. Jonny Storm gets him ahead of steam and hits a tope. And with pinpoint accuracy, this building has got quite a narrow walkway between the crowd to get to the backstage area. And Jonny Storm hit that with accuracy. He and Jody Fleisch, so many times they've teamed up, not just here in WWL, they also wrestled each other so many times as well. And that really blew the Americans' minds when they went over, when they competed for Ring of Honor. Showed that the Brits have got the talent that the Americans have and more besides. Oh, reversal into the sunset flip. And folds up again. And reversal again. This is back and forth. It's anybody's match here. All these different cradles. Here's the experience of both men coming out. And it's all over the place. Something's got to give. And it's both of them. Even the referee's down. All three men collapsing, and understandably so. Both men giving it their all for the Heavyweight Championship. Jonny Lyons has retained it against the original Craig Stevens, so that a fantastic match here in Wrestling Showdown. Just one from Mike Musso, no easy task. But Jonny Storm's a different thing entirely. Oh, back to back. Go for the Tenacious gun and lands it. Jonny Lyons, that weight advantage may end this one. But Jonny Storm kicking out. And he's faced Doug Williams as Jonny Lyons, who's a contemporary of Jonny Storm. And if you want to talk about fast-paced offense, if you want to talk about facing somebody who moves very quickly, with 100 moves a second, then remember Jonny Lyons has wrestled the Young Bucks in a 4-way tag team match, but will not hold that against them. Take a fly, he says, and Storm's got it scouted. He's no slouch. He researched his opponents, he knew what was coming, gains a head of speed, and lands the moonsault. Beautiful move, lands it with accuracy, and he is within a hair's breadth of becoming the new W3L Heavyweight Champion. Jonny Storm, what a great move. Again, this crowd split, some like Lyons. Oh, what, go for the Wonderwhirl. Lyons fighting out of it. Oh, good, go for the line cutter, and he ran right in the referee. Obviously inadvertent, but the ref's down now. The problem is, who's going to get the victory? Both men. This is what I'm saying. Neither man's going to take the advantage. Both men. Oh, line cutter! Just as I say, was going to take an advantage. Jonny Lyons, realising he needs to get the victory, hits the line cutter, but the referee is out. Now he's going over to check on him, because he needs the referee to be awake to make it a 3 count. Jonny Storm looks to be out on his feet after taking the line cutter. Hooks him up and dumps him down. Try for the Wonderwhirl. Jonny Storm couldn't quite get it, and the ref's still not in position. Still, Jonny Storm's repositioning himself. Referee comes in. He's still clearing his head. And that's allowed Jonny Lyons to get out. He knew what was coming. He felt the Wonderwhirl, got lifted, and he twisted his body weight. Remember, 60-pound weight advantage. He shifted it and almost slipped out of Jonny Storm's grasp. Understandable when you consider that Jonny Storm just got drilled with a line cutter. So Jonny Lyons may have saved himself. Could be a nasty finish if he'd been dumped in his heavy Wonderwhirl. Now he's setting up, speaking of whirling, and he kicks Jonny Storm right in the face. Sends him flying as well. Rolls through, jumps up, catches with a quesadora, and rolls through. Victory roll, victory roll, victory roll, and gets the pinfall victory. Jonny Storm can't believe it, but Jonny Lyons has just pinned the Wonderkid.
And still W3L Heavyweight Champion, Tenacious Jonny Lyons.
What a great victory for Jonny Lyons here this week on Wrestling Showdown.
Jonny Lyons retaining the heavyweight title there over the Wonderkid Jonny Storm. What a superb contest. It's nice to see a good sporting contest. You don't often get that. Jonny Lyons still the champion. Hopefully he will rematch with Jonny Storm sometime in the not too distant future. I'd definitely love to see that one. Now, of course, we are in Gala Shields very, very soon, if you're watching this when it goes up on the W3L network. Thanks again to Crafty Connoisseur, who sponsor all of our events in 2019. And, of course, the Border Boogie and Karaoke Bus for helping us with Gala Shields. Come out and see us live if you can, and you really should. Of course, in April the 6th and 7th, we'll be part of Edinburgh Comic Con. We're there for the whole weekend, presenting matches on both days. You'll need to go to Edinburgh Comic Con themselves to get your tickets, but go to our Facebook page, we'll tell you all about that. And speaking of Facebook, engage with all of our social media platforms. You'll find out how to go to Edinburgh Comic Con and when our next set of live events are, and how you can get your tickets. Make sure you hit up our website, W3LWrestling.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to this very YouTube channel. One button click is all it takes, because not only do you get an edition of Showdown every Sunday at 12 PM, but now and again you'll get something else in there. I mentioned Remedy. Stay tuned to the network, that's all I'm saying. Stay tuned. Make sure you use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Tell us what you enjoyed about last weekend. Tell us what you enjoyed about Gala Shields today. Obviously, wait till you've seen it first. Tell us you're going to come and join us in Edinburgh Comic Con. Who would you want to see there? Get in touch. Engage with W3L. And then come back in 7 days' time. I'll bring you more news about W3L, more amazing wrestling, and just generally more Wrestling Showdown.